The newest expanded universe line is here. Race to celebrate. While this is sort of loosely connected to the 20th anniversary, it's more so an in-universe tie-in of Lightning McQueen Day, where all the townies are celebrating McQueen's basically like arrival at the town, where it was not really graceful, but he arrived in the town. It kind of changed the lives for the better, and everyone's getting dressed up these wacky paint jobs. Like McQueen here, he got a new wing. Mato also got a new wing, and he's actually getting released in the series. Well, he's already out right now, so that's pretty cool. We're also getting the tuners in this lineup, which is pretty cool. But three of them are supposed to be light up vehicles. Only one of them is getting a diecast, so we're also getting some color changes, mini races, but with different characters, and like it's kind of all over the place with the distribution of these characters. But regardless, I'm very happy to have found McQueen here. I actually found him on the 50th anniversary of course too, which is this Monday actually, so that was pretty fun. And actually I was posted a picture of what the stores looked like. He was the only one on the pegs. Everything else was 20th anniversary packaging, which is actually kind of nice because that was my first time getting a look at the 20th anniversary packaging. I loved it, but yeah, hopefully I can find those soon. I need to get Mato, Ramona Flo in that 2-pack, and then later on we're getting Sally, Fillmore, and Boost. And the 155 scale main line that is. Now, there's also this light up line, and that includes McQueen, Mato, and Sally, but it also includes DJ, Boost, and DJ, Wingo, and Snotrod. Boost is getting the diecast release, but not in the light up line. So yeah, like I said, distribution for the characters is all over the place, but yeah, welcome back to another review here on the channel. It's good to be back with something new. I know I haven't been uploading these past couple of weeks, but I was on vacation, and unfortunately, I was not able to hunt for diecasts because Disney cards, they don't exist in the place I went. So yeah, it was not great for me as a cards fan, but I'm back, so really happy to have found this guy. So let's go over the packaging. So you can see we have Racist Celebrate McQueen artwork. It is just the cards too artwork, just Photoshop to represent the Racist Celebrate logo. We even have the new spoiler here. It's pretty cool. And on the back, in the background here, we do see the town, which that's too much of a zoom, but yeah, we do see the town in the back. We have Flo's VA Cafe, the Ramones, and more Flo's. I think that's Sarge's behind the flow sign, and in front of flow sign, and the spring sign, of course. We have all this beautiful confetti on the guard. It looks really nice. This almost makes me think of confetti cake. Doesn't help with that there's this teal blue on top of the packaging. We have the Race to Celebrate logo, and then we have the another language. I mentioned the confetti. Now this is the tale from past that McQueen and Sally took the drive-in the first movie, so I love that they used an image for that scene. It's pretty cool. Because we have more confetti, the diecast itself. The names are underneath the cars now, Lightning McQueen, instead of on the side like 2026 mainline is, the remainder of the single side is. And the Mattel logo. And on the back we have McQueen and Mato. Now these two are in a 2-pack as well, but yeah, I don't know where I'm going to find that 2-pack, especially since my area has been known to get stuff like quite late. Like I didn't find the headset McQueen case until like in May, and it was only being found in like April and such. So yeah, my area is notorious for getting in stuff late, so I think I'll just get made a single and wait on for one flow because flow exclusive to the 2-pack. So yeah, distribution for these has not been the best, but yeah, I'm really hoping I find more, and I will be right back with McQueen all opened up. Alright, so here's Racist Celebrate LM out of the package, and I gotta say, the design is really cool, and he has kind of grown on me, because when I first saw those promotional images of him, like in the box, I don't know, I wasn't like a huge fan of it, like something felt off, but now, seeing him in person, I'm like, okay, yeah, this is pretty cool actually. I really like the new wing, the wheels, which we can actually take a look at now, because, like I said, the book's not out, so we can't really like talk about the appearances of this guy. And releases I kind of already touched on. He is in 2025 6 singles cage H, but he's also getting a 2-pack release in Mato. So if you want to wait for that, you probably should. But I just got the single because like I know my 2-packs. So I'm just gonna the 2-packs here. I'm just not gonna reach until like August. But anyways, we do have a very middle of the road smile from McQueen. Nothing like too crazy. I wish he had a more like vibrant expression, like jubilant, but this is fine. It's a confident smile. We do have a 95 below his left headlight. I don't know why the camera's struggling to focus. There we go. And there we go. We have the 95 with the headlights. We have this nice big bolt on the hood that says LMQ. I actually really like this design. Like, it's kind of going from like an orange to a pale yellow, like almost like this. Almost looks like Glow Aces Cruise's color. So there's that. We have the black outline across the windshield here. Pretty nice. I love that they're adding that in the more recent Expanded Universe McQueen's, because like GLC McQueen, he actually had the black outline across the windshield too. And I think this is more movie accurate. The cars do have this black outline across the windshield. Like, I don't mind it personally, because the eyelets used from Thailand and New China, they kind of act as the cracks. So I don't really mind it didn't have the black border, but it's nice to see that they're putting that detail in. We do have his wheels, which are in a teal color, and the rims, I really like the rims actually. They go from like this yellow color to this sunset orange, which I really like. And yeah, looking at the card art, I know it's small, but yeah, it is there. So I really like that. Maybe not quite as performant on the diecast as on the promotional art, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I really like it. And I turned it logo with Spider-Man. Now the McQueen. We have the LMQ logo, and you can actually feel it. It's kind of textured, like almost raised off the paint, which I think is pretty cool. He doesn't have his lightning bolts, but I guess they decided since it's on the side here, I think they thought it would be a little redundant to put it on his fenders. Of course, we have the TL95. We've never seen the 95 in this color before, so that's very much appreciated. They changed it up. Now we do have this barrage of lightning bolts. You know, we have one teal one orange one, and in the middle of it we have another darker lightning bolt with this teal outline going across. I actually think it's pretty cool. It's almost like a supernova, pretty much like a supernova. I don't know. It's probably not the right word, but it just feels like an explosion of lightning bolts. Honestly, I thought it just looked a little goofy, like when I first saw it, but now it's like, okay, I actually kind of like this. It's a little more natural than I see it in person. We have the gas cap, not painted in for some reason, but whatever. You have the Lightning McQueen signature, and my god, that is so grainy. Yeah, I can't even read it. It's so pixely, my god. Quality control, New China, excellent. But we do have the 95 in its teal outline. Pretty nice. We do have the gray windows, which again, it's more movie accurate, so I'm glad that they kept that detail. And the spoiler, the wing here. The wing's pretty good. It does say LMQ with this checkered flag to the left. It also has this weird yellow thing. I'm not a fan of that, honestly. I kind of wish it was just all blue, because I think it's supposed to be this bolt, like going across, kind of like how GLC McQueen had his bolt going across the hood. I think maybe if they had continued the bolt on the roof here and onto the hood, maybe it would have flowed a little better, but I think it would have made the top a little messy, so yeah, maybe that's why I didn't do it. LMQ. We have, I love how even the sides are shaped like lightning bolts. We have the blue, yellow, orange combo on the tip of the spoiler. And on the back, oh, mine has a nice little chip though. That's not good. Yeah. Oh yeah, somebody took a big bite out of the spoiler. My god. I mean, it's fine. I'm just gonna display them from the front, so you're not gonna be able to see it mostly. Yeah, I don't know why my camera's struggling to focus. Are these decals really that blurry? Yeah, I guess they are. But on the side, back here, we have the LMQ logo, 95. We have the tail lights. These are actual working tail lights this time, not stickers. This side is pretty much the same. And here is the base. We have Disney Pixar China 2021 Mattel copyrighted, so interesting to see. We just have the holes for the maiden woodworking to tow him, which is pretty cool. Unfortunately, from what I've heard, the Race to Celebrate meter doesn't have his tow hooks, like a working tow hook at all, so that's a little disappointing. I wish they had included that, feature, but I mean, it's nice that they still did the punch hole for McQueen, I guess. So yeah, that about does it for the review of Racing Solid McQueen. I love this design. I think it's pretty neat. I think my only thing is that some of the decals all do look a little grainy and interesting. I thought this was put a little low. Like on the side here, the side's a little lower than, but the decals seem to be put a little lower on the side than they do on this side. But I think it's just my eyes playing tricks on me. But yeah, I really like this design. I think it's pretty good. Other than like some of the decals being a little meh, I think the spoiler is cool. The colors actually do work. Like, I don't know, I was expecting it to be like very messy, but it do work quite well. Now here for the comparison, I did bring out a standard World Grand Prix McQueen because he basically reuses the World Grand Prix mold with a different wing. It's pretty cool. I'm glad that they still use this design for McQueen, even in the modern day, because there was a period of time where they used Chorus 3 McQueen a lot, which makes sense, you know. We're in a post-Chorus 3 era. But I mean, no, I always get happy when they use the World Grand Prix design model from McQueen. You know, it's really cool with the spoiler and all. This is a Thailand release. It's a new China, so I think the new China version of World Grand Prix McQueen will probably be a little bit more similar to this, but that's practically the same. Yeah, they pretty much have the same expressions, though Racing Celebrity McQueen has bigger eyes compared to World Grand Prix McQueen, so there is that. Here is the last World Grand Prix McQueen EU McQueen we got, the GRC Lightning McQueen. I said that McQueen like 3 times. It's kind of crazy, but yeah, honestly, I think this GRC McQueen still has a cooler expression. I wish they had done something like this for Racing Celebrity McQueen. Yeah, I think, I don't know. For this aside, I love GRC still, but I do kind of like Racing Celebrity McQueen's design in some places. But I love how GRC McQueen had asymmetrical sides, you know, the bolt on the top, going across his hood. Kind of similar to this one, though it's only on the hood, nothing on the top, and a little bit on spoiler, but that's really about it. Really cool. Just for last and giggles, I did bring out Common Fiber McQueen because he has a different wing too. Granted, it's not as massively different as this guy here, but still, for a show. I really like the wing on this guy. You know how the tips are shaped like lightning bolts. I think it's like really cool that they changed his McQueen's wing. Oh yeah, I do want to show off Dragon McQueen because when I first saw this guy with a spoiler, I thought they had reused Dragon McQueen's wing somehow and they put it on the Chorus 2 body. No, they're different. They're very much so different. They are kind of similar with the tips. They feel a lot more similar, but they are still quite a bit different. So I'm glad they didn't just copy and paste the Dragon McQueen's wing. They made a new one. And just for last thing giggles, I'm just gonna bring out Reality Race McQueen, who is last year's EU McQueen. I think this guy is miles better than him. I'm gonna be so honest, because I do like Reality McQueen a lot, but I don't know, this one feels a little bit more creative. Like this one just feels a little bit more conservative. You know, using the Chorus 3 mold. This version's okay. Actually, it's okay. Yeah. So yeah, that about does it for the review and comparisons of Racing Celebrity Lightning McQueen. I love this guy. If you see him in store, get him. He's pretty much worth the price. But thank you all so much for watching. Remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more upcoming content. See you all next time. Until then, this is Joe Quick Tire signing off.